Good afternoon, everybody. As you can see, I'm working out some technical issues. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Cheers. Coffee time. I'm just waiting for the game to load up. It's doing all the updating navigation data. So, while we're waiting for that, I redid Windows. Surprise. No, because the problem with Call of Duty that I was having with Black Ops Cold War, I thought I'd better make sure after I was giving them a whole bunch of crap, Activision that is, that it wasn't my PC, so I redid Windows. Skeptical, hello. Causey, hello. How are you guys? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, off to the usual start. So I redid Windows, and for the first time ever, and all the time I've redone Windows, I have 4 hard drives. 2 old ones, 2 PCI 4 ones. And on one of them, I keep my backups when I go to do Windows. I transfer everything over. Just going to make sure all the options are set. I'm sure I set them before, but no, my luck. Oh yeah, it is set. Gotta make sure I got the right ones. Yes. Yes. Anyway, as I was saying, first time ever, after transferring all my saved games and all my information from years to that drive, and what I do is I unplug 2 of the drives because I know which one it is then that I'm loading Windows onto. I did the same thing, same routine, everything like that, get into Windows, and Windows had installed it as it should have, but it also installed it on the other drive and got rid of all my backup stuff. Everything. I was not a happy chappy, I can tell you that right now. I was angry, really angry. I tried to get hold of Microsoft, but you can't ring them anymore, which is stupid. So I don't know why it did that. I don't know why I put it on my C drive where it normally goes, my D drive. What I did notice, it changed the drives around to how I originally wanted it set up, because I got the 2 new drives installed by the place I bought it from. And I got a 1.5 TB, a terabyte one, and I wanted the terabyte one to be the C drive and the half to be the D. And when I got home after they installed it, it was the other way around. Now it's the right way round for some reason. When I go in to do Windows, it tells me the bigger one is partition 0 and the smaller one is partition 1, where it used to be reversed. So yeah, no, a lot of fun there. So I believe, let me just sort all this garbage out. I believe, that's not what I want to do. I want to bring the game back up. The save's all there. We've got the right money and everything, so that was all on Steam Cloud anyway. But I had a whole pile of blueprints I made for Victoria, and they're gone, along with some important documentation as well. Anyway, shall we get on to it? So hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully I'm streaming in 1080. So where do we left off? Left off? Where did we left off? Where did we leave off? You take your pick. ATS last week. Well, we ended up with ETS in the lead. That's what we did. First and foremost, ETS is winning. ATS, we ended up on $178,334, 15 garages, 71 trucks, and still problems with the workers. Here we're on 39,811. We have made 1,500 in the last 7 days. Nice. 75 trucks and 16 garages. So we're getting a new truck. So I've got to figure out the budget for that. So let's go to Truck Manager and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 150, 250, 350, for $4.50 apparently. Is that right? I suppose there's another way to find out actually. The easiest way. Truck dealer. Scania. Holy heck, we haven't found many of those. Buy online. Fleet configurations. Oh yeah, okay, so it's $4.50 this time around. 450 grand. So what I did last week, I didn't get a chance to fly spray the place. With the problem with ATS is I've now spent a bit of time off the stream and tried to fix them a bit, and at the moment there's only 2 that I know that aren't working, but I don't know actually because I spent through time with the sleep to see if it would all work and stuff. I saved the game, see if it worked, go back, it didn't load in that save, tried it again, did different stuff. And then after the final sleep, we've got 2 workers that haven't made money, but we've got to give them a bit of a chance, which is a lot better than where we were before. The rest of them are out and about, haven't made money yet, but they're out and about. So I believe we've got to go to, I think we might be already there actually, our new garage. Yes, that's where we bought it, isn't it? So should we get a job and get it underway? Does it say, no, all of them but those 2 were saying they're on jobs, but I think I hid them before I went and had my sleep. So I'm not sure as of yet. I've got to give them one more day and see how that goes. Because I'd move them around and then it'll change the garage of which who was working, wasn't working. Right. Who do we have? Oh, we've got a PTO. Well, that's good because we've got them now. They're the new guys. Actually, we normally take a delivery from our new guys, don't we? Alright, so we got one there. We'll just take from the new guys. I'm pretty sure that's what we do. When we get a new garage, we go over to the new garage and then get a delivery from the new people that we got. That fly's getting on my nerves, so I need to get the fly spray out. So there's the first one. That's a heck of a trip. Down to there. That's number 1. Number 2 is into Spain. Number 3 is up into France. Number 4 into Luxembourg. So there's number 1. I'll go through it again. There's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Now if you're new to the stream, this is where you can participate. I've just given you I've just given you is it that one? No. I've just given you numbers to those deliveries and you just put it into that's not in alphabetical, oh it is, isn't it? That's before that. Oh, it helps if you go back, radio. Right, thanks, yeah. So I'll give you 30 seconds, put in the number, run through them again. So we've got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, whatever delivery you like, put the number for it. If it's 1, 1, if it's 2, 2. And the reason why we're only doing this, oh, I don't know if it's in the rules or not. Okay, yeah, so what we do is every time we get a garage, we get one company that's on the list that we start delivering for. So we've got exclusive contracts to certain companies. So we've got 16 garages, so we've got 16 companies we can choose from. Number 3, Yeah, that is a good pay, isn't it? Alright, so we need 450 grand for our new truck. Let's try and start, see what happens. Actually, there's something else I gotta do. Chuck that down to 30. There we go.
Time to hit the road.
We don't have a fuel station here, do we? No. You should be alright. Shiny new Renault, yes. For those of you, there's the other things is well, we used to, every time we get a new garage, we used to buy a new truck. That's because it took a while to get to a new garage. Last stream of this, we just started off with a new garage, and this stream we started off with a new garage. So it took a whole stream to be able to fill the garage up with a truck. They've got to have a truck, driver, and one trailer. And we managed to do that in one stream. So it's going to get a bit like that and be even more consistent. So now it's every 5 garages we buy a new truck.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
And I believe we're going into crash cam because we did an all-nighter.
Keep right. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Might have to adjust the brakes.
Reroute.
Oh, was it and why did it do that?
Make a U-turn.
Somehow I changed the zoom on my map. Now I know how. Wrong button set up.
Keep right.
Oh, there's something else I got to change too.
Take the first exit. Exit now. Turn right. It's all over now.
And there's something else. Finding all these things I've forgotten to set.
Ready to roll.
Right, number 1 is that. Number 2, I'm guessing it's under gameplay perhaps? Down the bottom if I remember rightly. There it is. Number 3, braking intensity. Let's just drop that down a bit. It's too instant of a brake for me. Fatigue, that's off. Make sure that the traffic fences are on. And I suppose I've got to... No, I've already adjusted that. Okay. Should be good to go. Should be. Set up there. Oh, there it is. Why was it bringing up 1? Oh, I know why, because, yeah, I forget that it hides a mirror when you look out the window, doesn't it?
Let's go.
I'm a little too far over that way. No, it's not. There it is. Whew. I'm just ironing up my fly spray. I normally spray it before I go online, but I realised I had a few things to do. The other thing that happened when I lost everything, I also lost a save for Metro last night. The gameplay we did a bit on the stream on Sunday. I'll get in and before we come back on Saturday. Unless it's on Cloud Steam, Steam Cloud. I think it's gone. So I've got to check it, and I'll just play up to where we left off because I didn't see the indicator. As some of you very well know, I am planning to do The Last of Us when it comes out next week. 2 weeks, 13 days. Right, we're in crash cam for this one, aren't we? Now, if I press that, beauty. Yeah, so in 2 weeks' time, I'm looking to play The Last of Us when it comes out on PC. So I'd like to get good old France with the 90k. Yeah, I'd like to get the metros finished by then, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. I don't think it won't be long to do the second game, which we started on Sunday, my Sunday, some of you that was Saturday night. And this third game, it's huge. The size of it's huge, so I'm assuming it'll be long, but then again, it's a modern day game where most of that size of a game is taken up by graphics more than anything else. We'll see. But it would be nice to finish one, the second one, before we start The Last of Us. Then almost be at the end and then start The Last of Us, you know. I don't mind having a break between the second and third game, but I just prefer to finish the second game. Then again, if we finish the second game this weekend, which I doubt it because we just started, but the following weekend, it'll be great. I just might have a couple of early stream days, or a early stream day, depending when I finish it. Oh man, we've got a beautiful day today. It's cold. Started off in the single digits, temperature. So yeah, it's definitely been a weird year for the way the weather's been performing. Where's the drive on through one? I feel like I'm off angle here. Where am I sitting? Straight. No, all good. Where's my coffee then? Here's 10 grand. Yeah, I was last night, I think it was last night or yesterday at some stage. I was driving around on my other profile on this, my very old profile. Yeah, much to my surprise, I had a lot less garages than I thought I would have had by then. Obviously, I had a ton of money, so I've been stopped buying garages, but I had made $2.5 million in 7 days. When I got in there, that was the figure. But the interesting figure was how much garages I had and drivers I had, and how much money was coming in rather quickly, and how big the amounts were. A stage we were going to get to, and we're going to get to rather soon actually, because in that one I only have 19 garages apparently. Well, at the time I bought a few more because I had about $2.5 million in the bank as well. And I went for one short drive, and by the end of that I had enough for another garage and fill it up with trucks and stuff. So that time's not far off, if that's anything to go by. And we're halfway through with the spring mod. So we've got 2 more streams, slow down, 2 more streams with the spring mod, and then we head into summer. I'll chuck the old summer one on, and just a reminder, in between that, in fact the very week that I'll be doing The Last of Us, we've got the Convy modes. If anyone would like to join that, you're quite welcome. We'll be doing Euro Truck next Thursday, my Thursday, Wednesday for you guys, and ETS the next day. All the mods are pretty much on Steam, except we will be using the spring mod, and maybe a couple others, and if you want to join, I'll just give you the access to the mods that you need. The rest of them, if they're on Steam, it'll automatically download it for you once you try and get and join, if memory serves.
Go straight on. Keep right.
One thing I've noticed straight away, the difference between me driving while streaming and me driving while not streaming, is that I drive a lot better while not streaming, because I'm concentrating more just purely on that. I'm not concentrating on chat. G'day Aussie, how you mate? AC, that's right, the new name designation, isn't it? Powerhouse of a man, that's why I'm calling you AC. Yes, and I sort of noticed that, and I was just driving down, I was going, how come I'm not doing that now? And you've got more than one thing to think of, apparently. Like for instance, when I'm driving on my other profile and I go around the corner like this, I make sure to keep wide and close to the line as I can on the left. That way I haven't got my trailer cutting the corner, and I do that the same if I'm in the other lane. That way I'm not cutting off traffic. Oh, okay, what's the speed? Night. Or Grizzly. No, I've already got Grizzly Bear Sims. Not that I see him in here, but It's bad enough I already know AEM, Aussie Medic, or as it comes on here, Aussie Paramedic. You, Aussie Farmer, and I think there might be one more, I'm not sure. Okay. Need to do a gutsy maneuver. Look at the income. Just... Hey, success. It only happens in a game. Never happens in real life. No, I can't do it. They're slowing down. Take away my joy of making money quick. Actually, I think there was another thing which I realised last night, because I have never had to play with the options because I've always saved the backups, as I did. Thanks, Windows. Thank you. Pain in the backside blooming thing. I have no idea why Windows loaded itself onto 2 drives. I did everything the same. Told it what drive to go on, just the one. Where is it? That. I want that up there a bit and that up there a bit. Yeah, I thought I did this before, but it seems like you've actually got to do the options for every profile you got. Right, 2 seconds. Got to get the Mortine. Flies have been really bad this year. I just sprayed that. I'll drink some of it. Yeah, I really want to... Let me just sneak in here while I move this over to here out of the way. It'll be in the way later, I'm sure. Yeah, I want to get cracking into getting myself into a Renault. Can't wait. Yeah, but your house could probably move quicker. So how's the sounds? By the way, I think my mic might be a little too loud. But the game sounds, how are they coming through? All good? Nice level? Nice. The other thing about the conv mode, ladies and gentlemen, too, if you want to join in, just need to be in Discord voice so we all on the same page. I prefer that, and to be over the age of 16, I think it is, as well. You don't have to talk on Discord. I understand that some people don't like to talk. I totally get that. But as long as you can listen in that way, it just makes it a lot easier. Instructions straight away. But if you do talk, then you can input ideas. And Causy's put a link to my Discord. Feel free to join that. Don't expect much activity on it. I'm only a small channel. Hardly anything goes on there at the moment. If I do grow, I expect it'll get a lot busier, but yeah. Lunch is attacking me. Yeah, but you're quite welcome to join and stuff and chat away as if you want, but I'm just saying don't expect any excitement happening there for the most part. Most of it I give out announcements if I'm not streaming, or just remind people when the combi mode's coming on, and that's where you can get the mods for the combi mode that are not on Steam. And yes, it is 2 weeks away, Causey. I read that about 2 minutes ago and I only just answered it now for you. And you're quite welcome to join either one, ETS, ATS, whatever you fancy, or even both, if you can make both. The only thing about the next week is I've got to talk to, geez, who is it? Echo, yeah, I was thinking Will, I was thinking Chill. Which I knew it wasn't Chill, Chill's in a different Discord. Got to talk to Echo and see when he's able to jump on, because I know the schedule, which I do at the same days for the convi mode, I do the same days I do these streams for the competition. He's working on one of them, and if he can't make that, I'm looking to move it to the last 2 stream days of my week, which is a Saturday, Sunday for me. If you want to know what they are for you, go head over to my schedule page. That'll give you local times and dates and days and all that stuff. But we can figure it out, because I've mentioned it's Thursday for me, and if it's not Thursday for you, then you know that this is the day I stream for you, which will be a Wednesday. But anyway, if he's unable to make it and he can make the Saturday, Sunday ones, if he's free those 2 days, I might move it to that, which will work out perfectly, because well, for me the game says it's coming out. Oh, okay, I didn't have to slow down. I was too busy talking, and too much trauma from previous toll booths. It's been rather cautious. Yeah, it'll work out a lot better, because for me it says that The Last of Us, which I have got, I own it, I just got to wait for it to come out now, comes out on the 29th, which I put to, which is a Wednesday, I think. Isn't it? Yeah, it's 13 days away, so if it was 14 days away, it'd be Thursday. It'll be a Wednesday. Which I thought, now that'll be, as always, a date set for America, so it'd be the 30th for me, which should be a Thursday.
Hello there.
But from what I gather, maybe someone can check it up for me, since anyone in America. It says the 20, so I heard someone say it's coming out on the 28th. G'day Smitto, how are you, buddy? How you doing today, mate? Last of Us is finished. You started watching it yet? It's all done and dusted. I need a bit of straight road because I know I've been missing it's 2 weeks away, more than merrier. Yeah, echo, yep, got that. Cross over the road because I'm too busy looking at chat, and then it's telling me to stay in the lane I was already in. Fantastic. Expert driver that I am. Oh yeah, okay. Well, why don't we do that then? Of course I didn't think of that. I'll put an announcement in Discord anyway, but I'll just say now, we'll do it on my Saturday, Sunday, which is for some of you Friday evening and a Saturday evening, which might work out better anyway. Maybe I should swap the days around. Oh, they've updated it. Yeah, no, it was I was having that problem too. I found out ages ago, so I rolled back to the driver before, but and then I saw an article about 2 weeks later of what it was doing, but it was yeah, it was causing the NVIDIA container to keep going and using up CPU resources. We should have enough fuel to get there, shouldn't we? No, I didn't really want to. I want to go through the drive-through ones. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I was thinking about maybe I should change it. Maybe I should change the trucking ones to my Saturday and Sunday. Or it's more a Friday evening, Saturday night for you guys in the Northern Hemisphere. More weekend friendly, shall we say. So yeah, and I'll check to see if there's an update in the video drive. I checked the other day, actually, 2 days ago, or whenever it is. And there wasn't one, but if there is one now, because the only problem with the driver I've got now, it has an issue with Call of Duty. Which is what that one is supposed to have fixed, but obviously, you know, caused issues. And I think they've also, oh, what have I done? Press the wrong button. I think they've also fixed the issue with Discord in the video. I believe that was rolled out through the Windows Store. Oh, so you and daylight savings time now, are you? In the US. Right. 31 grand, look at that. Yeah. That's the type of numbers I like to see. He would have driven quite a distance to make that though. I mean, yeah, you get bigger amounts coming in, but they drive a lot longer to get it. We're 2 hours away, 205 kilometers. Let me just check the, hopefully this has it. Got about 280 Ks in the tank, so we should make it. Should. You're going to pull out in front of me? It's just 3 lanes, thank goodness. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, so the 3rd. So next week's the last stream with the spring mod. We'll do that normal Thursday, Friday for me. Then after that week we'll swap it around. We'll do Saturdays and Sundays. Yeah, let's hope. Admittedly, I didn't see the gas station you speak of. I'm assuming I passed one, that's why you said it, because I made the decision that we'll make it. We'll know soon enough. I might be pushing my truck in. Or I have to hook Murphy up. He can drag me. Yeah, that's just great minds, eh? Aussie. AC, gotta get used to that. Mind you, I suppose when I see another one, I know. Probably conscious to do that. Income -5 minus. Minus.
Keep right.
I've never seen a minus. Because that definitely wasn't, I couldn't find a job. That was, I had to pay someone 524 euros to deliver their goods for them. After it's windy. Well, the funny thing is just before he said it, I was thinking that because I thought, I was trying to think how I would have worded it, because I realised I've got windy, and windy could have steered if I was pushing, but then I realised I haven't got anyone to push. Because I was going to say if I'm downhill, pushing will be not a problem. Then I realised someone has to steer, and Murphy can't steer. Unless I get Murphy to bite down on the steering wheel, tie some string to his ears, and while I'm pushing I can just pull a string or two, depending on which way I want him to turn. With 65 k's to go, does he have the fuel? Oh, she's tied up in that book. She's never put that down as long as I've known Wendy. And we've been to all four corners of the US. Nowhere in between, but all four corners. Ooh, that looks like a drive on through to the other side. Oh, that brake sensitivity is too sensitive.
Keep left.
35 Ks. So far, no sign of any coughing and spluttering. Oh, no, okay.
Keep right. And then exit right.
Almost took a car out.
Exit right.
We haven't even been going on for, oh, no, almost an hour. Close to.
At the roundabout, take the first
Right, nothing's coming.
exit now.
Sort of was. Event. Achievement progress, Bon Voyage. No. Seriously.
Keep right.
It lied to me.
At the roundabout, take
It lied to me. I gotta get round the roundabout. No fuel. I can do it. I've also got no power steering.
exit now.
There is no fuel station here. That is concerning. Got a green light. Oh, I need to go up there. Can I at least roll into the yard?
Turn left. Turn left.
No fuel station anywhere here. That makes sense, doesn't it?
You have arrived at
Oh.
your destination.
I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a go. I will laugh my jacksy off, dude, if I'm not going to, obviously, because it's... A, I'm gonna need to, like, reverse to line it up. B, I'm just got stuff or motivation. Momentum, not motivation, momentum. So close. Just needed to go around that roundabout a bit quicker. Dadnammit. Place to run out of gas. That's where I gotta be. This is where I ended up. Oh dear. It lied to me. Said I had plenty of gas left. Lying bastard. View services, and that's what I want. Emergency refilling. Damn it. Oh, I'll tell you what thing I have noticed when I was playing this yesterday is you guys remember, the regulars remember that I've had always a problem with the gearbox. It acts differently in this game to ATS. For example, the gears launch in this game. I can't do a quick gear change. I've got to do a steady gear change, shall we say. Otherwise, it won't go into gear, and I'll just think of the gears launch. Oh, I could have made it without even lining up. And when I change the range in ATS, it instantly changes it if I got the clutch in to that range where I've actually got to take it out of gear in this one, but now I don't. It's acting the exact same so far as ATS. Right, so look at that. We've almost got 200,000. Which means, you know, we're only 250 grand off our Renault. Well, let's be honest, you're all going to vote for the Renault. At least I can get it over and done with and out of the way straight away. All right. What do we got? Well, we've got to get fuel. Actually, that's probably... Let's get a lay of the land here. I cannot believe... There's not a single garage in this place. Main road. I have no idea. Alright, let's find a job. And we can go anywhere we like because we've got a company in this country. Well, provided we go with the people that we've got contract with. And there's one of them. There's another. I don't think we're with them. Can't wait until we unlock all the companies so I don't have to do this. No, we haven't got them. I think we've got these guys. No, we don't. Expo. We're not with them either. Expo. Alright. Well, that makes it simple. It's just IKEA and these guys here. Here's our choices, ladies and gentlemen. Delivery number 1 into Ireland, which we've got. Don't we have we've got a place there too, don't we? I can't remember. Number 2, also into Ireland. Number 3, funny enough, goes to Ireland. Number 4 goes to Stockholm. Number 5, Westfix into Ireland. That was 5, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, number 6, up into the Netherlands. Number 8, staying in within France. Number 9 is England, so not that far around. Why is that, I wonder? There's not very long things, but anyway, let's go through that again. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. You guys put in your vote while I go to have a bathroom break, and I shall return shortly. See you in a second. Right, where we go? Five. The tank. I just hope there's a fuel station on the way out of here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I clicked it. 15 grand.
Drive safe.
Oh, I was going to look that up, eh? Ozzy? Let me take a quick look. But I got a feeling that Twitch changed and now you don't have a choice. Not there. Not there. That's mod. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it is because I do have that option enabled. So you, as a subscriber, you shouldn't be getting any ads at all. I want to have a look at the question mark. I really can't believe there's not a... There should be a petrol station in every town. It's standard in the real world, isn't it?
Turn left.
Absolutely standard. So why isn't it in the game? It's fit one somewhere.
Go straight on.
Fair point.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Recruitment agency.
Get ready to turn right.
How much fuel have I got? Where's my gas gauge?
Turn right.
You know it's going to happen again. We all know it's going to happen again. I'm going to
Get ready to turn right.
cruise
Turn right and then
as
continue.
much as I can. Coast should be the word I should be using, not cruise. Coast.
Go straight on.
Get some speed up, put the clutch in and just coast.
Get ready to turn
Oh!
right. Turn right. Go straight on.
Of course it'll come back to haunt me, Causey.
Ready to turn right.
That's a given. Every decision I make comes back and haunts me.
Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
Right, freight market. I just need to hook something up. Mind you. No, we're all good. This won't be a very long one because it's most of it's going across the water.
Get the job done.
Hopefully that's plugged in. I just had to plug my phone in. It says it's charging. It says it's charging. For some reason it decided that the brightness was up too high now that I've plugged it in. Not before, when it wasn't plugged in, then decide to change the brightness to save some battery life. No. That phone, by the way, that I've just plugged in is an absolute proof. Absolute proof to the, if you ever heard it, that when phone companies roll out updates for their software, like Google and Apple, they put in code to make old phones go slower to force you to buy new ones. And that one there's my old Galaxy S6, so it's been out 7-8 years it came out ago. 8 years, I got it when it came out. And it's got nothing on it. I purely just use it as a second thing for my stream and to see chat if, for some reason. Shipping a Tesla. Did I not press? Clearly not, because it'd be attached to the truck. That's the noise I needed. Fifth gear, get me going. How heavy is this thing? What was I saying? Yeah, so anyway, it is slow as anything and it has nothing on it. It's standard. I factory reset it, so the only app it actually has on it is Twitch. And another one which has the time in seconds, so I use that to go live. I know when it's 2:22 and 59 seconds for me is to get my starting screen up. So I can get the timing right for the countdown. So that's the only two I've got. The rest of it's all standard apps which the phone came with, and it is so slow. And it shouldn't be.
Go straight on.
Especially that one, because that was one of the rare Galaxies that wasn't made with the cheapest prices, cheapest price components. I'm just looking out for a garage. Gotta remember, let's take a look at the tank, dude. Yeah. Oh, I don't need to indicate, I need to go up to the roundabout. She's a bit of a wide one too. Let's get those beacons on. Did I get the beacons on? Yes, the beacons are on. You can see I'm really worried about running out of fuel, how slowly I'm going. Not rev too high. Actually, I should reduce the amount of gears that I go through as well. How much does it say we have? 139 k's left. We've got 44 litres. Yeah, I'm going to believe you after how wrong you were when we went out the first bloody time. Yeah. Alright, back into crash cam for the rest of the day. What have we got? 6. What is it? 3, 6, 5. Slow down. 5 hours of driving before we need to go to sleep. Crash cam. Crash cam. Engage crash. Thank you. Stick wide. Avoid that medium barrier.
Exit now.
Sneak in as soon as I can. Did we just get some money? Yeah, we did. Let me guess, we're going the only way that didn't have a petrol station nice and close.
Keep right.
We are, aren't we? I got nothing to say. What can I say? We choose the only route that doesn't have a petrol station close. That sums it up, doesn't it? That sums my luck up to a T. Ellie! I could see her being a truck driver actually if their world hadn't gone to crap. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm coasting at the moment.
Keep right.
I'm literally holding back my laughter about that. Just the only way without a gas station. When you put that comment in, Causey, about regretting or biting me back, whatever, about the gas station, I'm going to coast as far as I can go. The decision to pass it because I believe the onboard computer telling me how much miles I had. Oh, dadnammit. I bet you didn't have this
Keep right. And then exit.
scenario been it. That it would go this far.
Exit right.
There's not a single petrol station. Now, do I tip this over? I'm going to take the risk. He's going too slow. Oh, no, I'm going to tip that over. I'm going to tip that over. I'm going to tip it over. Ooh. Wasn't panicking at all. Not at all. Not one iota. Damn it! It was too fast. It was a. Let's hope it's downhill. Well, this was an urgent delivery too. How much time? I've got 40 hours and 15 minutes. I'm 21 hours away and we're going to need to sleep. How far can I roll?
Take the first exit.
Because this ideally wouldn't be the best place to pull over anyway in real life at a roundabout like this set up. Or on a roundabout, even worse,
Exit.
let alone before it. I just... what to say? Yeah, it's true.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I bet you there is a hill, a downhill just over here, and I'm going to stop just before it. Where is the nearest garage? No, that's not the buttons I want. Those are the buttons you're not looking for. There's not a single petrol... Seriously. Ah, stuff it. Let's get some gas. Another 30 minutes down the drain. Let's get going.
Exit now.
So it turns out we didn't just end up on a route that didn't have, the only route that didn't have a petrol station close by. It looks like it's the only one that has no petrol stations on it.
Exit now.
I'm not sure if I would have tipped over at all because I got a tank. Meanwhile, while this has all been going on,
Go straight on.
the money's been rising up and up and up. Ooh, there's a ferry here. Where's that go to? Oh, never knew that was there. Never knew that was there. I'm guessing I got the wrong map on as well. Or the wrong definition
Turn right.
for pro mods. Don't have the map zoom.
Turn right.
Maybe I do. Plenty of places to pull over and sleep. Well, sure, I'll just do that. Not a single petrol station. What the hell, dude? The hell is going on?
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
You know what's going to happen next, though.
Exit now.
Oh, I didn't plug it in. What an idiot am I? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I charged my phone, but the actual other end isn't plugged into the wall. No, the next thing that's going to happen is I'm going to crash because there's going to be a wall of cars in the middle of the road going nowhere because they all ran out of petrol because there's no stations around.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Sure. It is now officially a movie, ladies and gentlemen. You know those movies where everything goes wrong for a person or a TV show. And they go through all this bad luck and everything, and then just when they're almost given up, when they're just about to crack, when they look like... Told you it was a crash. Told you. Not the type of crash I was expecting, but I told you that'd be next. And whose fault was that? Who got paid, charged for it again? That definitely wasn't my fault. No way. I know there's been some that you've debated and everything else like that. And I still maintain I never crash into anyone. They always crash into me. But there was no grey area there. That was not my fault. But anyway, as I was saying, those shows, and then the last thing that happens, it rains on them, and they've got no raincoat, no umbrella. That's pretty much what's happening. It's raining on my poor truck. My poor truck doesn't have a raincoat, doesn't have an umbrella, run out of gas twice, crashed into a car that pulled out in front of him when they shouldn't have, run out of gas a third time, no petrol station around. This will be the first stream ever that I won't get a delivery done because I ran out of time. Best route ever. Son of, at least it's downhill. Let's get some speed up, come on. 23 Ks, 24, 25. Is there a petrol station inside? Oh, I keep doing the wrong bloody. Look, there's a pit. Hopefully it's downhill all the way there. Ridiculous. Ah, let's just get the fuel. Let's get it over and done with. Number 2. Yes, I agree. Because, you know, I've got the choice not to, apparently. Not to go anywhere. Mind you, looking at how far away that petrol station is, they're probably going to run out again. We all know I am. We all know I'm going to run out again. It's just a ploy to... Oh, in that case, yeah, I didn't think of that. A ploy to stop the Renault onslaught. Let me just rearrange those. It's always a silver lining. Thing is, though, I'm bringing in so much money, it doesn't matter how long I take to deliver this. My workers are just bringing in the money. Look how long it's taken us to get up to $250,000. Not long. Not long at all. It's a blooming harvester in the way, isn't it? Don't you dare. I've already had one person drive into me. Nice looking area. Was there not a petrol station? No, it's here. Here it is. 11 grand. Look at that. What do we need? Another 200,000, just under.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're taking the third exit.
Exit now.
Nope. Exit now. Yes.
Recomputing. Find a new route. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
And it's also time to go to sleep. Which you can't do here. It's 9 o'clock. No, yeah. I was thinking ATS time before 8 o'clock, but it's 9 o'clock. We need to sleep. Which wheel company's mine? Because I do have one. And it should be updated. Then we need to find a place to sleep. Oh, the ferry's just there. Let's just carry on and go over across the ferry. See how long a trip that is. I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay, let's find a new route. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Right. We're all filled up. We've got another 12 grand just come in. I wonder if realistic fuel's on. I can't remember if I actually turned that off or not for the competition. I normally drive with realistic fuel. Pushing. He's not going to say no to a tank. Alright, crash cam again. We haven't finished the day yet. Crash cam it is. That was because I looked away for a little bit. When I look back, I realised that I may have been too late on the old applying the brake situation. Oh, there we go. We're passing the place to sleep. And the ferry's just there. Asleep on the ferry. Yeah, I don't know why I looked away. I looked at something, but I can't remember what it was. This is a nice, tight little village, isn't it? Look at this blooming car go through. I left it all the way up there. Why is there a traffic jam at this time of night? Yes. Reading your comment. Causey. Yeah, I remember that from Medieval. Total War. Great game that was. Loved that game. Medieval Total War. Medieval 2, I think it was, actually. Love that game. In fact, I might have it still, but I don't think it runs right. But yeah, fantastic game. I love it. I think it was the second one. I can't remember. I never played that one. I played, Rome? What else have I played? A couple other ones, but Medieval, I just love that one. Especially when you go into the battles and you can zoom in onto the battles between the armies. What is the hold up? A set of lights. Who's beeping? Very short lights. Who was beeping? No idea. No idea whatsoever who is beeping. Go, 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 go. Ah, damn it. Right. We get onto the ferry. I will then take a break. I was going to say get more water, but I haven't drunken any water because I've forgotten about drinking water. And when I did finally remember about 2 minutes ago, I just looked over and it's still in the kitchen. but I will have a 5-minute break, get up, walk around, have some water, and then we'll get back into it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
That's my plan, Stan.
Now,
Sure, boy.
get ready to turn left. Turn left.
And might as well get into cab view now. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we'll see how long this trip is, whether or not we have a sleep. We're going not to Portsmouth, are we? We're going to Europort. Fair enough. 18 hours. Well, that's definitely puts us well into tomorrow. Definitely covers the sleep, doesn't it? Yeah, that's for sure.
Reroute.
All right, I've got to take my break, and I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Well, let's find you a nice. There we go. You can watch the ferry roll on in because it's on wheels. We're not money. Oh, I didn't see. Right. Well, there's no point buying it now, is it? Because we can't jump into it until we finish this job, which is not too far away. So we'll be finishing this job. Anyway, let me go and take my break and we're back into it. And then you can all rub your hands because, you know, I am going to do let's vote for which truck we're going to get next and act all surprised when it happens. But yeah, anyway, be back in a couple of minutes. See you in a sec. Hello. Let's go. Look at that, 31,000. You should level up, bringing in 31,000.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Right, on our way to a new truck. Oh, of course I'm in the island. No, I'm gonna have to back up. At least I know there's not a car behind me. Where was my warning that I was driving on the wrong side of the road? Hello, Murph. I haven't said hello to you all day today. How are you? Mind you, we've been in crash cam all day. Was there one? I didn't notice. Probably because I didn't bother with the only ones I take notice of is the speed. Didn't think I hit anything then. The speed ones, and considering I thought I was on the right side of the road, I wasn't exactly looking for signs to tell me that I wasn't. Hey, a petrol station when I don't need one. Yeah, so I don't know why the gears are the same in this as ATS now when they weren't before. Gave me a bit of a stir in the old heartery. That car.
Keep left.
Death. Can't miss it, can you? Not like a sign with the arrow telling you to keep left.
Go straight on.
Well, we found another DAF dealer. What we need to find is skinnier dealers. Well, not really. We've got one. That's all we need. We buy online. Cross the footpath. Why not? Not just there for the pedestrians.
Turn left. Turn left.
Oh, there's something else I've got to change in the settings as well. See, I set this all up,
We are finished.
but I must have done it on one profile, thinking it would do all the profiles. No. It did not. Because when I played it last night on my other profile, I had to redo it all. And I come into this. Oh, I didn't have to redo it all, actually. I tell a lie. It's just that I realised when I did last night's one, and I did it in ATS as well, I did all settings in ATS and ETS. So I did do it in this profile. But I got some of the options wrong, which I figured out last night. playing the other profile. So that's all I had to really do, but the rest of it was fine. There's one more option I need to set, which has also confused me, that one, because it was all changed, the settings, because they've added new settings and stuff, and I had everything set up from my backups, and this one they've changed. Alright, get your voting caps on. First off, let me just sort that setting out. I think it's in gameplay. And it is there. Next up. Yeah, we're moving, aren't we? We're moving to the new garage we bought as well. Truck dealers, here we go. DEF, Iveco, MAN, Mercedes-Benz, Renault, Scania or Volvo, because we've done the whole lot. We're going to go back around. We don't have to do it in the same order as we did last time. For those that don't know, with this competition, we're going to buy all types of trucks, but we buy one brand and then we get another brand and then we get another brand, and that happens after we buy, for at the moment, 5 garages. And we've just completely done the whole lot. So this time round we're going back through, but we buy a different model. So I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to put in your vote for what truck brand we're going to be buying now. And that 30 seconds starts now. No, I didn't see that 147 is an open beta. Of course it would be right now and then coming out. We've got 2 for Renault, 1 for DAF, Volvo, and a MAN. Cleverly hidden inside a sentence. Oh, we've got 5 seconds left. Anyone else? Damn it. Oh well, like I said, at least I get this over and done with. 5 garages though, but yeah, at least that won't take long to get 5 garages anymore. So our last was the Excellence for 200, so we've got another 250 on top to spend. So I'm guessing Premium's the next one? Or a Sleeper? Okay. Another 30 seconds to vote. Are we going Sleeper or are we going... Well, it's just the name, so that says Sleeper and this one says Premium. So are we going Premium or just a standard Sleeper? Give you 30 seconds starting now. Got 1 for Premium. We'll put another Ukraine on there. 2 for Premium. A Ukraine, 3 for Premium. Ukraine, you know, paint job. I think Premium's going to be it. I'm not going to wait the last 5 seconds. So let's get the that one there. Okay. I think the first one we got was the best of the lot, to be honest. Right. Got the high roof. Let's go high roof. Let's do the old. Let's go with that. Engine, 460 horsepower. Do we go 6 speed? What do you reckon? 16, 12 or 16? 6, 12 or 16? What do you reckon, guys? No one wants to. Alright, we'll go with 16. What are we choosing? 16 or 12 speed? What we're choosing, Aussie. We haven't done a 6 side, have we? We haven't done a 16 either. Alright, let's go to 16. We'll be back around anyway. Let's go with that one, which we apparently already got. Paint job, what are we up to? Paint job. Apparently not much of a choice. Standard company colours, so I was thinking more, which is that one, isn't it? But I was thinking more something along the lines of the Ukraine. Which one did we have last time? It was that one, wasn't it? Just keep up the support for the Ukrainian struggle. We'll go with that one. There we go, the accessories. Well, we got the money. Actually, I like that Ranger. What have we got for you? That's always been my favourite. Yeah, I'll go with that. What have we got in the options here? Would I do that? Because would I try and hide the logo? No. Of course I wouldn't. Right, what's next? You. Go with the ninja. Ninja. That's the driver's plate. That's the front mirror. That's the sun visor. That always reminded me, you know, there's gambling, with movies with the gambling, and the guy's got the visor. The dealer. Oh, I like that. No. Which one did I like again? Samurai. Stock. No, it wasn't. Which one was it? It was that one. Next up is the samurai. Train horn. Gotta stick to that. Favorite thing. Grab a couple of those. And one of those. And one of those. Grab that. Okay. Get the chrome. Got the ninja there. Yeah, I think excessive with the horns, considering I don't think there'll be anything I'll be telling to get out of my way. Right, the good old tyres. A and B. For the economy. And the rims, which we always have fun with. None of these tickle my fancy. Maybe that one. Get the usual. No, we'll get the paint one, and we'll give them the usual colour. Apply. Get the Night Star. How's that look? You like that one? Renault Pacific. And back to the rim. Add time. Oh, I knew there was something I needed to do. Hang on a sec. plug the phone in. Now I've got to get this chair right so when I actually hit the brakes it won't fly back on me. Oh, where's the position? No, it's going to be back up. Certain way I put the wheels and it stops. I think that's it. Make sure I'm all comfortable in the right spot, but I'm going to go back on that. No, going to go back on that as well. Why has it been such a difficult find? Now, because I got out of my chair and I moved it. I try and get out of. Once I find the spot, I try and not move once I get out of the chair. It's interesting. I can't find that spot anymore. There it is. Not really, actually. What a pain in the backside this is. Is that it? No. Why can't I find that spot where it stops my chair rolling back? There. That's it. Right, don't move. Don't move. Damn it, I moved. Thank you, Skeptical, for the subscription, dude. Much appreciated. That's awesome, mate. Thank you so much. With Prime too, good choice. Make the use of those as I do. Well, actually, I've got no one to really use it on anymore. Right. Where were we? Now we need to do these wheels. A and B. I'll do these ones as well while we're at it. Get out of the way. A and B. Right, stick with the same ones. Same again. And we'll go with pink on the back ones, I think. What did I go with this? I went, ooh. Volvo is skinnier. Is there not one Mercedes? There's no Renault. Well, there's no point painting that, was there? Yes, I like that. That's my cup of tea. Was it that one? Was I? No need to paint it because the cover covers it. Just that one. Okay, good. I haven't lost any packets or anything, so. Oh, sorry, I'm muted. Why was I muted? I muted for some reason. Oh, I was adjusting the microphone, wasn't I? Don't worry. I wasn't saying anything interesting. You know, the usual. What you normally hear me say. Oh, let's get a Toblerone in there. Why not? What else we got? I love tea. No. I like that one. Calm down and truck on. Let's get that in there. That just means that I have to remember to go through the automatic pay thing, me Bob. Where's the third one there? What should we put there? I don't know what we'll put there. If this is it? It's got to be something, surely. There you go. The companion for Max. You can go for a Toblerone right now, yeah. I've got a couple chocolate options around at the moment. I've got my good old fashioned Cadbury's Fruit and Nut chocolate, and I've got put some Tim Tams, which, if you don't know what they are the best biscuits in the world, cookies, biscuits in the world. Let's put that there. Not where you really would keep it, but why not? Yeah, I did a Tim Tam Slam earlier today. And for those who don't know what a Tim Tam Slam is what you do is you get yourself a cup of coffee. I think it works better with coffee than tea. Mind you, I haven't tried it with tea, but it just seems wrong to me. But anyway, then what you do with the biscuit, it's a rectangle type biscuit, and you bite the ends off each side. And put it into your coffee and suck it through like a straw. You get this nice chocolate biscuit melt in your mouth. The coffee, oh, it's the greatest inventions. Don't we ever go with the orange one? Okay, is that it? Have we pretty much covered? Not quite. Not everything as of yet, by the looks of it. Hanging items. What haven't we done? Okay. Oh, one. We'll get we'll go with that one. I think that's it. Now, I thought about that, but I thought I'll go with that because that'll work well when we get to the winter mod. So how much does that cost us? 300,000. We came in at 150 under budget. I think that's it. I can't delay this anymore. It has to happen. 460 horsepower. We shall now buy it. Then we're going to need to buy these as well for the workers. And where was our last... which we can do now actually, so let's get that over and done with. Cover the tow rope. And a sail and a big fan. Just so we can get up the hills. Alright, let's go 140, 150 grand is our budget for the workers, but we've got to have the company logo, company colours on there. There they are. That makes it 162. So, yep, that'll do. And that's the workers' truck now. I think that's everything. Stuff them. It's not getting better tyres. Probably not, no. Right, so we need 2 workers. Now, first off, I've got to move myself. Driver manager. Relocate to France into that beauty. And now I need 2 people. Hire driver, thank you. Hire you to go into okay. I can't remember where I was based. Where was I based last? Iraq. No, it wasn't. We went there, but I'm not based there because we hadn't changed. There. And you go to France. Right, we've got 2 more drivers. I've got a new truck. Let's get this horror show over with by finding a job and gritting the teeth and delivering it. Oh yay. My ears are ringing. Okay, who are we with? Let's find a job, people. Let's get out of here and make some money. Get a bit too relaxed, I think, because being well ahead. So, we're not with them, I don't think. No. These guys, I can't remember what their name is. Wish I had the name so I know I was with them or not. I got a feeling I am with them, but I can't remember what the name is. Anyway, we're with them. So there's 1. That's a heavy load. Oh, I won't be able to take that. How far away is it anyway? 17 hours. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Actually, I'm thinking, what is the time now? I think we're going to have to scrap that. So, no, 1, 2, 3. That's too long. It'll be longer than the stream. Oh. Six, 7, 8, 9. Right, let's go through those options again, shall we? So what we got? We've got number 1, there. Number 2 to there. Number 3 is to there. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Those are the choices for your votes, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the stream, whatever number I just said on the delivery you like the look of, let's just put the number into chat and one with the most votes wins, and you get 30 seconds to do that starting now. No, it's number 6. Time's up. What have we got? 666. Yay. Rightio, here we go. I'm not looking forward to this whatsoever, especially now I know that the original was Renault. It's probably the better looking Renault, better performing Renault. What the hell is this? Straight out of the 80s. Is this dashboard? Last time I saw a dashboard like this, it was in a car called Kit. It even sounds like an old truck. And it's 5 o'clock, so we're going to need to sleep straight away. Well, let's get 3 hours of driving done and then sleep.
The first exit. Exit now.
Close. Oh, what gear options have I got here? 7.
Get ready. Turn left.
It's an interesting dashboard, isn't it? Take a look at it in a second.
Fine.
I've got to sort out what gears we've got so I know what ranges we need to change as well. Alright, let's get this over and done with, shall we? 21 hours.
Drive safe.
That's an hour long. Oh, actually. Damn, that might be. There's a day I don't want to stream too late. It's today. And it's only because of the type of dinner I need to cook.
Ready to
Right, what do we got here? Okay, that's nice. There's fuel. At the brakes, you're rolling backwards. There's the oil, fuel, distance, temperature, fuel there. Apparently 1,800,000 Ks. What we do have. Try third gear. Nope, didn't even like third gear. Great. going to say I've never had a truck where I couldn't start in 5th gear, even with these, or 3rd gear. I need to get a move on.
Turn left.
It's also a wide. First gear it is then. Whoa! Have I ever told you guys in chat how much I love you guys? How much I love you because you always have my back. You never try and make me do things that I don't like.
Exit now.
Where's Mike when you need him? He wanted a 24-hour stream. He's about to get one with me trying to deliver this. So I got to remember we need about 165 grand now for our trucks.
Exit now.
For the workers, that is, the 150 budget. Eventually was going to go downhill, sort of like the 50 grand budget for the trailers. Now they're getting hell of expensive, aren't they? We did buy a trailer for that last. Sure we did. I'll find out. For our garage in Iraq.
Keep right and then exit right.
Keep right and then exit right. Oh, okay, I don't need to get in there.
Right. Go straight on.
Okay, so I've got both ranges to go through.
Keep right.
This is a totally new gearbox for me to learn. My other gearboxes, because I'm so used to them, I know what speed I'm doing to change, not the revs. Because I know what speed. I roughly know what the revs are at that speed for that gear. So I know when to change, because it's easier. Looking, we're already looking at the speedo anyway. Apparently my GPS isn't working. And we don't even have one in this truck. I bought a broken one. It wasn't even an optional extra that comes standard with GPS. That's how old this truck is. Trying to fix my phone up. I forgot about it. Oh, bloody cord. Alright. We've got 3 gears left and I'm struggling to change into the next one. Not gonna itch your back. Oh, for crap's sakes. Yeah, I might do. I don't know why this one isn't working. Unless there's an on button for it. Somewhere. No, wait, mate, wait. Thank you. Alright, where are you? There you are. I thought I already did that. Fine. God, this thing is struggling. Holy heck, am I getting out of 13th gear? Or have I spoken too soon? Because it sounds like it's starting to go up a slight gradient, as the Renault loves to do. Die on any elevation change. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeez Louise. How long does it take to install a Twitch app or update a Twitch app, for crying out loud? Phone. Told you. Slow as anything. The phone. I mean, the Renault goes without saying. Which means I'm going to have to look at deliveries in a totally different light now. I should have calculated this one better. See, even with a truck where I can hit the speed limit, this delivery would have been, well, it's definitely going to go past the hour mark, which is when I'm scheduled to finish. Just let me get that. Did I? Thank you. That was planned, by the way, you know, because I had to make sure that with the width and everything of the tank and it wouldn't get caught up or anything, and it just, yeah, it sounds totally plausible, doesn't it? Totally plausible. There's no way that I forgot that I have a huge tank and I've got to worry about these narrow roads and everything else like that. No, totally remembered. I seriously will not be surprised if I do not make it to the speed limit in this thing. Even with the normal cargo, not just this big heavy thing. Exit right. 15th gear. Well, that was asking too much of the truck on it, going to 15th gear. 1 gear to go. If I ever sell the transmission to this truck, at least I could sell it as new. 16th gear anyway, because it's never going to get a chance to go. Right, so it's a 20-hour trip. We've got 44 hours. Gonna need to find a place to sleep. I have my foot to the floor in 15th gear. And this might be a delivery that I'll have to finish off stream. If anyone new here is wondering why I said that, why I finished it off stream and stuff like that, not carry it on, because quite simply this has been a competition to see which of the two trucking simulators out of Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator is the easiest one to win, to make money on, I should say. We're finding that out by having a competition and a goal and a winner's line. Oh my god, no, 16th gear. I got caught out. I was actually doing that now. I've got to slow. God damn it. I made it here. I'm staying here. 92 kilometers. Yeah, anyway. The reason why I'd finish it off stream is because on the chance, which seems to be quite a regular occurrence now, when the games get updated and they tell you there's been a change and they put you back into your garage, you also lose your cargo and the money you could have made from it. Geez, this thing is unstable. Now, and the problem is if they do an update for one of the games and don't update the other game, that gives one game an advantage. Because I've wasted... Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down. Jeez, the brakes on this are bad. Yeah, because I spent all that time doing a delivery and then I end the stream halfway through a delivery and then come back to stream it the next week and they go, oh, you lost your cargo and we put you back in your garage. I spent that time. So that's the reason why I try and finish the stream on the end of a delivery. And unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan for my dinner and I don't want to have a late dinner, sort of over late dinners. And because of the type of dinner it takes 40 minutes to cook, I'm most likely going to have to finish this off stream because 19-hour trip, it was originally 20 hours and 20 hours in game is an hour real time. Fight for the tank. Thanks, mate. Always rely on you. Italy already. I suppose we're at the bottom of France pretty much, aren't we? Also going to need to adjust my settings for the cab view. Lift my seat up a smidge, pull it back a smidge so I can see all of the mirror. As you can hear the turbo winding doing his work. So we're going from the bottom of France to the bottom of Italy, aren't we? And I forgot to stop and sleep. I'm also going to stay in cab view for the next day because we didn't spend that much time in cab view. Why don't those GPS work? Oh, holy, here comes speeding. Holy moly. Capture that. A rare event. Well, that was that for a guess. These brakes are bad. They are useless. We use the telepass because we've got the thing in the window. You think they'll let me off? I don't think this. No. Speeding in a Renault will be as safe as doing 200 miles an hour on a motorbike without a helmet.
Keep right, and then exit right.
These things clearly aren't designed for speed.
Exit right.
There's a reason why a Renault truck gets faster the longer it stays at a high speed. It's because it's slowly losing weight as the bolts and nuts slowly vibrate off your panels. I keep forgetting to look for a place to sleep. Brendan Lee has found a job. No, didn't find a job.
Keep left.
Keeping left. What I'd really like to do is get to the speed limit. Please. Pretty please. And find a place to sleep. $80, $81. Thank goodness for a downhill. He's a bit of a useless bugger, is he, or Brendan?
Keep left.
Can't find jobs, and when he does, he only brings back single-figure income. I think we might have to give him the boot. Send him on his way.
Keep left.
Telepass. Oh, that's pay. Is that pay as well? No. Yes, it is. Damn it, they've swapped them. Really thought I was going to hit that then. That bus. Why can't they keep them standard? These toll booths. Far left lane, drive on through. Far right lane and the slow lane, which would make more sense. That's where you stop and give them your coins. Why have them in the fast lane? Right, need to utilize something here. That and that. Well, since I'm here, to just see field of view. A bit better than that. Whoops, not that. It's got 80 and seat back a bit. So smidge and seat up. That'll do. Yeah. Obviously a place to sleep there. Jeez, I keep forgetting. Gotta sleep, gotta sleep, gotta sleep. Gotta sleep. Because my mind's on trying to get there in a reasonable time. Where's the... I was trying to look for headlights in the mirrors. I couldn't see the mirrors. Which, naturally, logically, if you couldn't see the mirrors, it's because there were no cars, headlights shining on them, so there were no cars. Here we go. Got a place to sleep. I'm guessing after the sleep, we should have enough for another truck. God, this Renault's ridiculous. Tell you what this Renault's really going to do for this competition. It's going to give ATS a huge advantage. An excellent chance to catch up.
Go straight on. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Do I not sleep on this side? No, that's not the gear I want. That's not the gear I want. That's the sort of the gear I want. There it is. Going to say, where's my option? Option to sleep. Oh, there's sleep. And like I said, imagine we'll be able to buy a new car. And rain to boot. There we go. New car, new truck. You know what I mean. Buy online. Stock offers. My fleet configuration. It's this one, isn't it? How much was it? It's actually cheaper than the other one. The other one was 178. This one's a cheaper one. Sort of sends it home, doesn't it? Oh, and we need to upgrade next. Next one is upgrade. Recruitment, hire someone. Well done, you. Hire you. You go there. And just to make sure, trailer count 15, garage count 16. That's correct. Everything's all good. Alright, back on the road. It's good amount coming in though. Good double figure thousands. Right, can we get back to the speed limit? That small amount of driving costs us half a tank. Is it really? Well, it's France, isn't it? It's a given, I suppose. You should remember that. I keep going over the speed limit because that's how sure I am that I won't actually make the speed limit. That I actually go over it because I don't expect. I'm not looking at the speed I'm doing. All I just think is haven't reached the speed limit yet.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So I just keep my foot down. So it is surprising me. Then it does this. Struggle to get up a hill. Yay. Let's keep this lane, eh? Let's not close this lane. Don't make me get in the other lane. Oh, use. Oh, he's letting me in anyway. He actually let me in. That wasn't me being pushy or anything like that. I hadn't pulled over and I just saw him not getting any closer. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Brakes are bad. Brakes are real bad. That was my fault, actually. Believe it or not, I'm going to admit that one. Just, yeah, it's slippery, the brakes are useless, and I just wasn't, I was concerned about that, wasn't paying attention to where the actual truck was, or the trailer was. Any cars there, Murph? What a miserable day out there. Miserable day, miserable truck. We were getting too adventurous by putting a 16-speed gearbox into this piece of garbage. Made it to the 80Ks again, and I'm about to have to slow down just as I get to it, right? Yep, and make sure I slow. These brakes are just ridiculous. They're doing nothing. How much damage have we got on our brand new truck? 1%, 1%. I'll put the right bull bars on, that's for sure. Holy heck, dude. This is definitely not a heavy load truck. Definitely not one for taking anything that's over 10 kilos or 10 pounds. Can't deal with it. It struggles to even deliver itself. What I need to do is I need to keep my fingers ready by the range selector, because when I need to brake I'm going to need to drop that gear selection right down. Just making me go through the gas. Look how quickly we just got up to 100 grand again. Whoa, 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 this is going to be nasty. That's how you get rid of your rush hour traffic. Well, that is an old truck because it's definitely made of stern stuff. But there's only one way to clear this traffic. In there. It's trying to clear itself. I knew it. It's too slow to react, and then I reacted incorrectly. I tried to change the range. I should have dropped the gear down first, straight down to 13th gear to slow me down. This ain't going to do it. We might have to reload. Which also reminds me there's some other options we need to sort out. Definitely got to do it for ATS tomorrow before it. Hopefully I don't forget. Where is it? Detours. Oh no, I've already changed that random. Right, there we go. Random probability. What have we got? Alright. Got to get rid of that traffic. Can't wait around. Oh, yeah, so I went and changed the range. And because I was there, it was just all bad handling on my behalf. I mean, that was going to happen no matter what, because it was just so quick. But I could have reduced it down to hitting 20 cars instead of 22 cars. And that's always a bonus. JJ's back. Crashes galore. The reason why Causey has a whole drawer full of scissors for the clipping he needs to do while watching me. It might have been the very best one, but it didn't seem that bad actually compared to the speed I was doing and the amount of cars around. Didn't seem that bad at all. Oh, just looking at the ad I've got for Burger King. I'm already hungry. Why are you getting ads, dude? That makes no sense.
Let's do this.
There was a Burger King ad. But they didn't even have this lane blocked off. There was no reason for them to actually stop. No reason. I'll probably just reset the rain too. So it's probably going to rain because it looked like it was clearing up a little bit. Definitely going to need to get gas. I'm not. What have we had so far? We've had horrific crashes. I've run out of gas 3 times, out of diesel 3 times in the stream alone. Now I'm desperately trying to get to 80k so I can reset the cruise control that I hardly used on this trip anyway. Yeah, that's probably the worst part of this whole stream. I now drive a Renault. That's the worst thing that's happened. All I can remember is all the negative stuff that's happened to me, and one good thing that's happened in the stream so far, which was the lovely subscription. I'm skeptical. Instant, look at that, instantly changed it down, the range. Ooh, that would have been close. I think that was close. Really? Well, I've got rain sensor on because I assumed that the option in the thing, because I assumed that would turn the wipers on automatically. No. So I haven't got high hopes of the adaptive cruise control. There's another big 18 grand. 18 grand they'll go towards all the fixing up of this truck because I don't have insurance for some reason. And what's the other? Emergency braking automatically applies. Where was I up to? Automatically applies the brakes when a crash is imminent to avoid or minimal damage. Would that be on selective trucks though? The more modern trucks that they'll bring that in? Are they going to put it on all the trucks? I ask you as if you would know the answer to that, which they probably didn't put that piece of information in anyway. But it would make sense. That's newer truck technology because it's a new car technology, isn't it? More recent cars that have that technology. I mean, that technology's been around for a while. It's probably been on Mercedes, like all most technologies in every car comes out on Mercedes and then eventually trickles down to the cheapest version of the car. Rolls downhill. Technology. Before it comes standard in every vehicle. Don't like I can't see past that truck. So what we're going to do is drive until we sleep, and I'll end the stream there. And what I'll do is I'll make a save. Will I remember this week though? That's the big thing. I was thinking I'd make a save and then finish the rest of it off camera But if there hasn't been an update by next week's stream, I can't get any lower gear than that I'm in right now. Then I can load that save and then we can finish this on stream. Okay, I'd rather keep the delivery. I don't understand why you lose a delivery. I mean, I suppose if they've done some updating to the map and you might be in a place where they've got rid of and adjusted, yeah, but they don't do that all the time. But yeah, it seems to be quite often that we have end up getting put back into our garage. Alright. So what have we got? 5 more hours of driving before we need to sleep. Have they? Just bring out the DLCs, then get all the countries out, then go back and do the reworking. That's what they should do. Just concentrate on all the DLCs. Mind you, you want to spread them out, I suppose, as far as you can, keep the cash flow coming in. Make it good, look good for the bank manager. Heck, this is one slow trip. What a lovely spring day. The sun is shining down on the clouds. It's a little engine that could, yeah, it's just the brakes that can't. Look, I'll give you an example of how bad the brakes are. 50 k's, I'm putting the brakes on now. You see how that car in front of us isn't getting away from us? not looking smaller. When I put the brakes on, that's how bad these brakes are. Oh, don't you. Hole. I let my horn see this weekend. At least the first syllable. That's a heck of a name, isn't it? 74769. Points for rain settings. Actually, the rain setting, I think, is actually done by the mod. The spring mod. Actually, I was trying to remember that, but yeah, the weather settings is done by the spring mod. Apparently, but I just used to muck around with the rain probability, depending what season I was in. The kart mod, I think he has his own setting for how frequent the rain is. For the season. And then I've also got realistic rain on as well, but the mod for that, the rain looks, well, it used to. Pretty sure I still do. Which I think that mod only changes how it looks on the windscreen or on the glass. Actually, I think it also gives a bit of lighting effects. Thunder and lighting effects, I think. Not sure. It's been so long since I played this without the mods, I've forgotten what they all do, basically. Come on, you piece of crap, get moving. There's no cars or anything to crash into. Let's get the speed going, shall we? Oh, look, a toll booth. Just slow us down. I can't remember the last time we were doing the speed limit. Right, where's the card one? There's the card. Got my telepass on the window. Telepass, where are you? Where are you? There, yellow lines. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Let's not add the barrier to the list, come on. I've had everything else. Why not add the barrier? It's been a while since I've had one of those. And I think that's two of them that we've had close counters with. God, this truck. I mean, I knew it was coming. I knew you were going to pick this truck. And I've been not looking forward to it, but then softening the blow by going, well, once it's done, we're back into like decent trucks and really good trucks. But boy, I tell you what, I was not ready for how much worse it is than the original Renault we got. This is shocking. Gutless. Useless. And we still got another one as well, don't we? Another model. So there'll be a third round with it. Not unless I get to the 100 garages before then, but... Almost got to the speed limit again. Almost. Texture improvements. Oh, does it? Oh, well. Well, I know for sure now. I've always had that. I was always wondered. Because I wasn't sure. It's good. I've just got to remember to adjust it for the summertime, the winter time, the autumn time, and the springtime. As I had been anyway. You always keep it on? Yeah, I'll keep it on too. It's just that with the because I use the seasons mods, I just adjust it per season. So obviously for winter I have it right up, in autumn I have it about 3/4, and spring's about half, and then summer's about 1/4. But these even the traffic feels sorry for me. I swear. I think the reason why the traffic's been going really slow is because they know this thing's gutless. They feel sorry for me, and they're just trying to give me the feeling that I'm keeping up with them. And we got enough for another truck, by the way. Which I might as well do once we get to sleep. We've only got another hour's drive. Hour's worth of driving to do. Oh, there you go, yeah. I'll just call you 74. But yeah, in case you're wondering what the competition was about, basically this is what Causy's put into the chat there. It's been going for a while. Competition between this and ATS, which I'll be streaming tomorrow, and see who comes out on top this week. Last week ATS started this week off on the lead. More garages, more trucks. But there's also keep left, she said. Righty go. It's not the normal play. There's things I can and can't do as well. That's not on the list. So the upshot is every 5 garages we get to buy ourselves a new truck. Every garage, our personal truck budget goes up by 50,000. We just bought this one because we just got our 5 garages, which we spent with driving a skinnier in. Originally it was every garage, but now that garages are coming thick and fast, we changed it to 5 garages so we get a little bit of a decent go at driving the trucks around. There's another one that's pulled in negative money.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I swear I need to put Renault as a bad word list. AC. Yeah, 100 million. I know. Doesn't take, yeah. I've got a save that I've pretty much had. Well, not pretty much had from... I got this game when it came out. ETS, I got it when it came out, so I've been playing it a long time. And I've still got my oldest profile. Making plenty of cash. So yeah, anyway, but that's basically the competition. We do that. Every garage has got to have a truck, a driver, and 1 trailer. There's a budget on the trucks for the workers as well. So sleep, we'll get to come and sleep, and then we can't get a job from even any company either. Look at that, 31 grand. We actually contracted to these companies, and every time we get a new garage, we get a new contract with a new company, which is a bit of a change than the usual. So I've got 16 garages at the moment, so there's 16 companies I can choose from, as well as when I drive out, I have a country or state, depending on which game we're playing. To do a delivery, I've got to try and make the return delivery to a country or state that my garage is in, so I can't just go any old where all the time. So, how much longer we got to go? It ain't telling me. We've got 20 hours remains. Let's turn that off, let's get that going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here because it's almost 5, and I think there's probably about another 20 minutes or so of driving to do. So I will do that off stream. I'll save it before I do that, and if there hasn't been an update by next time we come and do ETS, which is next Thursday, and we will be changing the days over, by the way, so keep an eye out on my schedule page. And yeah, if there isn't, we'll carry on from here next week. And if there is, well, at least I'd finish it and we don't lose the money, which is a good thing. Which means I don't really have to write anything down for the moment, do I? I don't have to write the end result because it really hasn't entered for today. We don't know yet. Actually, we don't know. Should be tricky. I'll do it at the end of it. It's the best way to do it. I'll do it. I'll finish this delivery, then I'll write the details down, do my usual tomorrow stream, beginning tomorrow's ATS stream, give an update of what the money is and everything with this at the moment, what ATS has got to catch up to, and we'll go from there, basically. So, big thank you to everyone who's come along and watch, whether you've been and gone, still here, watching after the fact, either on the Twitch VOD or the YouTube channels. I put these streams up on the YouTube channel, so if anyone's interested to know how this all started, what mods I use even, that's all on my YouTube channel, which is purely VODs for the stream. There's nothing else, no content created stuff for YouTube. It's just these streams used as a, what do they call it? Oh, I had the word there for a second. Never mind. You know, you can watch past streams that are no longer available on Twitch there anyway. So if you want to check those out, including other games that I've streamed as well, there's a link on my About page where you can click on that link that Causy's just put into chat there. Also, thank you to everyone who's kept me company in chat. A big welcome to 74769 for popping in and saying hello and actually giving nice little tidbits, actually keeping the discussion going, which is really good, which led me to the now knowing that the rain probability is not altered other than in the game itself. So that's absolutely good news, actually, to know that. Also, big thank you once again to Skeptical for the sub. Absolutely awesome of you, buddy. And it's been absolutely fabulous to having you here. You've only been here a couple of weeks, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with ATS. Like I said, we'll carry on, see if ATS can catch up, see if we fix those problems with those drivers, see if they're not making money. At least I got it down to 2 not making money, which is a lot more of a progress than where we were previously. Saturday and Sunday, my times, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. For some of you, I'm a day ahead, so go check out my schedule page, and that'll give you local times for you when I stream and stuff like that. But for me, Saturday and Sunday we'll be carrying on with the Metro second game, The Last Light or whatever it's called. And we're back with ETS next Thursday. And just remind you, after that, the following week's the Convi mode, and we'll be moving that to Saturday and Sundays for me, my time, and we'll be doing the trucking sims on Saturday and Sundays. So some of you, that's a Friday evening and a Saturday evening. All right. Oh, excellent. Hope you had fun. Hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. If I don't, take it easy. Look after yourselves. Have a good one. And I'll see you whenever I do. Till then, guys, see you later. Bye.